So looking at additive in the automotive sector, in particular we're looking at Meltio. Now Meltio is 3D GBRE's metal solution. With it being metal, it means we can unlock further applications beyond what would just be prototypes or trim pieces. So we can look at real world applications such as an exhaust manifold here. Producing something like this on the robotic integration from the Meltio system comes in at less than €100 for material and gas. Okay, we can also run this lights out, so we can produce parts like this in 19 hours. And if you compare that to a traditional method, then producing things through this is much less labour intensive and also can be quite time effective also. Looking into some of the different applications and again the strength that we get through this system as well as the different materials that are available. Looking at something like this brake press here. The really nice thing about this is that it's a mild steel core, but what we've done is we've clad this in stainless steel to give us the corrosion resistance properties that we'd be looking for. So it's a low cost part but also still fit for purpose for all the elements that you're going to experience when you're driving down the road. Looking at some of the parts that are more involved into the automotive sector with things such as a water pump. Now those are very common for wearing out, so again we can clad those with like corrosion resistant polymers, using the dual wire system to its full potential, but also with a part like a water pump, again quite a high service component, so we can keep running through those at a really low cost and producing those to suit most applications, most manufacturers, different applications. Looking at some different spline areas as well, so taking this beyond just exhaust parts or even internal engine components, we can look at parts along the drivetrain with gear components, internal to the gearbox and beyond. Okay, again, looking at some of the different materials, whether it's stainless, whether it's mild, Inconel, whatever's appropriate for the different applications, we have those to hand to run through the Meltio system. And it's not just car automotive that we're focusing on here, we have different sprockets that we can use for bike drivetrains and all other bits and pieces like that. Anything to do with automotive applications, we can definitely look at this from the Meltio perspective to see how we can advance and improve the workflow. If you want to know more about how Meltio and 3D GBRE can help you within the automotive sector, please reach out to the team at 3D GBRE and we're more than happy to look at one of the 3 deployment methods to help you really maximise your workflow.